Good morning. Today is Sunday, um, May. No, it's already June. Sorry, June 3rd, 2018. And today is day 13 of my progressive exercise, especially cardiovascular exercise, simply said or stated, brisk walking around my neighborhood. It's a quiet day, warm yet a little breezy, not too hot, especially for June in San Antonio. And I've been consistent in doing my daily 30-minute walks, brisk walking, because I'm getting ready for the transplant surgery, which I still don't know when that would be scheduled, but I got to be ready because I wanted to get through it successfully and, of course, recover fast. Anyways, as I was doing my walks in the past few days, I've ran into some YouTubers and actually millennials who are what I consider digital nomads. One guy is named Mike, the other guy is named Drew, and I binge watched on his Drew's videos last night while I was, hey AC, thank you, how are you? So I binge watched on his travel videos, and I learned about how he was able to sustain a travel lifestyle. He's now traveled to more than 130 countries. And many of these countries he's been to many times, like the Philippines is his favorite. And he's been to the Philippines 29 times. And it gave me an inspiration and hope and optimism about my own future and the future of my kids, because that's what I want to do, is maybe not become a digital nomad, but at least intermittent nomadry or intermittent digital nomadry, which I aim to be doing soon after I'm allowed to travel after the transplant, which I am assuming within 6 months after surgery. So I've always loved to travel. In fact, when I first came to the U.S. back in '88, 30 years ago, it'll be 30 years in August, I worked as a traveling physical therapist for the first 5.5–6 years of my career as a physical therapist. And I got a license as a physical therapist in 9 states. And I've traveled to many cities and many states since then. I've also traveled part of the world, but not as much as I wanted to because of my health condition. So looks like it's going to be a reality soon. Laura, I have not gotten a kidney yet, but I have found a living kidney donor who's willing and really motivated and able to donate to me. So we're in the process of testing right now. He passed his tests. I'm going to go through my own health tests, and then after that, the transplant hospital will be looking for our paired exchange matches. So we're not a perfect match, but he's my donor, who's very altruistic, compassionate, and just you know, very purposeful young man who really wanted to help out and save lives. We're going to go for a paired exchange. It could be a two-way or three-way paired exchange. We don't know yet. My blood type is B plus, so it's kind of rare to find a donor for that in San Antonio. So I know you are in the process of going through dialysis. You just started, so my advice to you is be patient and make sure you be very proactive in getting and finding and searching for your kidney donor. I highly recommend Methodist Transplant Hospital, not the other one, because Methodist has a more successful track record, and they do the most kidney transplants in the world. Okay, and based on my experience, it was a nightmare with the other transplant hospitals. So that's my advice to you, Laura. And most importantly, be patient. I almost, not really given up, but I almost got really low emotionally, psychologically about about a month and a half, 2 months ago, around my birthday in March, because after 3 years of searching and going through dialysis, it started to get to me, and my advice to you is don't let it. Be patient, persistent. Do the best you can to really look for your kidney donor. All right, yeah, 7%. Yeah, mine started at 15 3 years ago. It's now at 11. So definitely you need to find your kidney donor as soon as possible. And you can go to kidneyforjoel.com to get some ideas about how to set up the website and that kind of thing. And really, best of luck to you in finding your donor. And if there's anything I can help you, please let me know. And I will gladly give you helpful advice. But most importantly, you got to get yourself healthy. Physically, emotionally, psychologically, and even spiritually, so you can really go through the challenges, the trials and tribulations of having chronic kidney disease. And I know you have kids. Keep them as your inspiration, as I did mine. You know, they kept me going. Anton and Simone were my inspiration. They're my purpose of living, so I never gave up. You know, never gave up. I was down a few times, you know, but, you know, you just get back up, fight again, go for it. All right? And for those of you who are healthy and no chronic kidney disease, you might consider donating your kidney, your extra kidney, because it's a good thing to do. All the donors I've talked to and heard from and watched their videos have all said that they'll do it again if they had 10 kidneys. One woman even said that if they had 10 kidneys, she would give it to 10 other people. So, trying to hurry up, but I keep hitting brick walls. We'll definitely get with you soon. My girls were not compatible. Yeah, that's why you want to go for living kidney donors. See, I don't have many relatives as you do in the U.S. So I only had one relative, my sister, who didn't pass the health test because she was pre-diabetic. So in that sense, you're luckier than me because you have family and friends in San Antonio, and you grew up in San Antonio. The bad thing about it is that San Antonio is not the healthiest city in the country. We're in the South. There's a lot of people who are diabetic, have high blood pressure, and even chronic kidney disease in San Antonio. So the thing, and I'm lucky enough that my donor this time is from San Antonio. In fact, he searched for a living kidney donor. That's how altruistic he is and how compassionate he is. He was looking for somebody to donate to, and there are people like that. There are very humane, compassionate, altruistic donors that you will find. So the key is to just keep doing it, and the most important thing for you right now, Laura, is to keep yourself as healthy as possible. Okay, follow the dietitian's diet. Do not miss your dialysis sessions. I know it's not the most fun thing to do. In fact, I gotta be honest with all of you. I hated going to dialysis. Hated it. My first year, it was a hell of an experience, a negative hell, a fiery hell, when I went through what do you call this? Home dialysis through my belly, peritoneal dialysis it's called. So I had to go to the center for dialysis, which ate up a lot of my time, you know, and really infringed on my working hours and my time with my kids. But you got to do what you got to do. So don't miss your what do you call this, dialysis sessions. And for those of you who may know someone who is in dialysis, who is a candidate for transplant, let them know that it's very important that they attend their dialysis sessions 3 times a week, if that is the schedule. It's really it's always been a grueling experience for me. However, I found ways to kind of distract my mind off of the boredom, the discomfort, not really pain, but the discomfort of being on dialysis, being in that chair or recliner for like 4 to 4.5 hours, 3 times a week. Not fun, but you know, I had to do it. It's like what do they call this? A double-edged sword. It's dialysis is something we need for those who are on end-stage kidney disease, but because it gives us life. But at the end of each session, it sucks the life out of me. That's why I look forward to weekends, because on weekends I don't have dialysis and I can rest pretty much both days, Saturday and Sunday. Uh, the worst part really is waking up or trying to wake up on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, because it's the morning after dialysis. And boy, I've always felt like I've been badly beaten and just, exhausted, even though I was supposed to be asleep for 6, 7, 8 hours the previous night. Because of the process of cleaning your blood, that's what happens. So, anyways, I'm gonna go and have breakfast with my son and my neighbor's family, because we're celebrating today, and I just wanted to share with you the optimism, the hope, and the increased energy level that I've had in the past 2 weeks since I've known that this surgery is finally about to become a reality soon. And I'm hoping soon, as in very soon, like in the next 60 days or less. And I would appreciate your prayers. Thank you for being here, and if you have any questions, need any help about this process, how to get through the challenge of going through dialysis, especially you, Laura, that you're going through it right now, let me know. Just message me, or you can call me. You have my number. It's 210-396-0225. All right? Have a good morning. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.